Forget what you think you know about military aircraft procurement. The Gripen for Canada isn't just a simple fighter jet acquisition. It's a strategic puzzle piece with massive implications for NATO interoperability. We're breaking down the hidden complexities and crucial questions surrounding this choice. Prepare to see the bigger picture you've been missing. Welcome back to SkyJet Wings. Now, let's start. For nearly 4 decades, Canada's skies have been guarded by the aging CF-18 Hornet, a fighter that once defined strength and reliability. But time has caught up. These jets, born in the Cold War, are struggling to keep pace with today's digital battlefield. So the question became inevitable: what comes next? Enter the Saab Gripen EF, a sleek, modern, and fiercely independent fighter. Designed for harsh northern climates, rapid turnaround, and minimal maintenance, the Gripen has quietly built a reputation as one of the most cost-effective advanced jets on the planet. It's a jet that promises high performance without the financial baggage of the F-35. Yet, there's a catch. Despite its impressive capabilities, whispers of doubt echo across NATO circles. Some defense analysts question whether the Gripen, built outside the traditional American defense ecosystem, can truly integrate into NATO's tightly networked systems. And that's where the story gets complicated. Because behind Canada's fighter jet decision lies more than just speed, range, or price. It's a question of allegiance, technology sharing, and strategic trust. So if the Gripen is so good, why the hesitation? When politicians talk about NATO interoperability, it sounds like a magic word, as if all NATO jets plug into one perfect digital network and instantly share everything. But that's an illusion. Interoperability isn't just about refueling together or talking over secure radios. It's about how information, data links, and weapon systems can work in sync, even when they come from different nations, built by different hands. Here's the nuance many overlook. Commonality and interoperability are not the same thing. Commonality means identical systems, same jet, same weapons, same software. Interoperability, however, means cooperation despite differences. It's the ability of a Swedish-made Gripen, an American F-35, and a French Rafale to share a battlefield picture, each through its own data link without losing tactical cohesion. In real NATO operations, that's exactly what happens. Not every jet is identical, but they don't need to be. The alliance thrives on diversity, unified by shared protocols and communication standards, not by uniform hardware. So when critics claim that Gripen isn't NATO interoperable, they're often confusing political convenience with technical reality. And that misunderstanding might be the most misleading weapon in this entire debate. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe channel and hit the bell icon for latest update. Here's the truth most people miss. The Gripen isn't an outsider to NATO. It's already part of the conversation. In recent years, Gripen fighters have taken part in multiple NATO joint exercises, flying shoulder to shoulder with F-16s, Eurofighters, and even F-35s. They share the same tactical picture through Link 16, NATO's secure digital backbone, the same system used by US and allied aircraft for encrypted data, targeting, and coordination. Its communication protocols, mission systems, and even electronic warfare suites are built for adaptability. Gripen was designed to plug in, not stand apart. And thanks to its modular software architecture, new NATO or US-specific systems can be integrated far faster than most people realize. But despite this clear technical compatibility, there's another layer, a political one. Inside NATO, procurement isn't just about performance. It's about alliances, influence, and industry politics. Let's be honest, there's an American bias that quietly shapes how NATO nations buy their weapons. The US defense industry doesn't just sell aircraft, it sells interoperability itself as a brand. And any system built outside that orbit, no matter how capable, faces skepticism before it even takes off. So while the Gripen checks the interoperability boxes in practice, it struggles against an unwritten rule. In NATO, sometimes made in America matters more than built to work together. While headlines focus on stealth and speed, Canada's real challenge isn't just about high-tech performance. It's about sustainability, geography, and independence. The Gripen EF stands out because it's built for smart economics. Its operational cost per flight hour is a fraction of the F-35's, and its maintenance footprint is refreshingly lean. For a country that needs to stretch every defense dollar, that's not just a bonus, it's a lifeline. But the Gripen's true genius lies in its distributed operations concept, the ability to launch, refuel, and rearm from remote or improvised bases, even icy northern runways. For a nation as vast and sparsely populated as Canada, this flexibility isn't theoretical, it's strategic survival. And there's another layer often ignored in mainstream debate: industrial autonomy. Choosing Gripen could open doors for Canadian engineers and aerospace firms to co-develop, modify, and innovate, instead of being locked into black box American systems. It's a chance to diversify Canada's defense industry and strengthen its technological sovereignty. So beyond the glossy brochures and billion-dollar deals, the Gripen offers something the F-35 never could: control. Control over cost, capability, and the future of Canada's air power. So, can the Gripen truly fly with NATO? The answer, without hesitation, is yes. Technically, the Gripen already speaks NATO's digital language. It uses Link 16, follows standard communication protocols, and has proven itself in joint exercises with US and European forces. The narrative that it can't integrate simply doesn't hold up under scrutiny. For Canada, the equation is far more complex, a balance of cost, sovereignty, and strategy. The Gripen offers lower operating expenses, ease of maintenance, and a design perfectly suited for defending a country that stretches from the Atlantic to the Arctic. It gives Canada a measure of control over its defense industry that the F-35's closed ecosystem cannot. But there are trade-offs. Choosing the Gripen may mean fewer political rewards in Washington, and that's where the word interoperability starts to sound less like a technical issue and more like a diplomatic code. So we're left with a question, one Canada must answer honestly. Is the concern about NATO interoperability a genuine technical challenge, or just a convenient excuse to favor the familiar, the powerful, and the American? Because sometimes the hardest part of sovereignty is having the courage to act on it. In the end, the future of Canada's air power won't be decided in boardrooms or political speeches. It'll be written in the skies. The Gripen isn't just a jet, it's a statement about independence, innovation, and the courage to choose differently. This is SkyJet Wings, where we don't just watch the skies, we question what flies in them. If you believe defense decisions deserve real debate, not just headlines, subscribe, share your take in the comments, and let's keep this conversation